kind of how it works. This is just really funny.
His crop full. He looks kind of ballsy.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Not the kid.
Sometimes they can defile it.
Birds have this adaptation. It's an enlargement of the esophagus, sort of just before their stomach. And it doesn't really do any digestion on its own, but it holds food. And they're able to sort of store food in that. I know, this looks really silly. And sort of slowly push it into their stomach so they can make like one meal last kind of a little bit longer. And you can sort of see it in birds, and if you'll be good, it'll look like they swallowed like a baseball. And so this bird has this big bulge right here, and you can feel it. If I kind of go up under his feathers, now he's calm, I can feel it. I mean, this big bulge. So that might be a couple chickadees or something, you know, hanging out in there. Yeah. So you can see it. It's this bulge that comes right here. So that's its crop. And that's one of the things we can look at, you know, for the health of this bird. You know, if it has a full crop, that means it's successfully hunting. If I had to guess with this bird last date, I would say skunk, because it's pretty smelly. This bird actually kind of smells like skunk. So it likely ate a skunk. You can also see on its feet, and I can maybe show people this quickly before we let this bird get on its way. It does have some what look like bite marks on its feet. So it was probably, you know, came down on a skunk and didn't kill the skunk right away. And sometimes the prey will fight back a little bit, and they will get some injuries from prey. That happens on occasion. Will you be good? Be good. Quiet, goshawk? Just quiet, goshawk.
A skunk's not too big for them, huh?
No, and a lot of raptors eat skunks. Great horned owls eat skunks, and they smell pretty bad. So you can see these, I'll come around, see kind of these, those are sort of little scabs on his foot from where he was probably injured by prey.
Do they eat other mammals too?
Yeah, I know goshawks will go after hare and rabbits as well, but largely other birds. That's just kind of a funny noise. I haven't really heard goshawks make that trilly noise. Yeah, so those talons are pretty scary.
That's a rhino range.
Yeah. So you can see the scabs here on his foot. I know. This is a northern goshawk. Very loud northern goshawk, a very smelly, skunky northern goshawk.
Kind of slow, gradual, lethargic flaps. Gorgeous, solid red tail. Yeah. Special brown bag.
I know.
Such a soft flap.
Yeah, let's see.
There's another one out there above, a little higher than the other one was, but the same thing. Put a lighted eye with the scope about a glass above the horizon.
There's another really good red tail.
That's the one he was telling.
Oh, he's calling. Did you hear that? Yeah. gosh. He's even looking this way. Oh my gosh. You got a camera, you must be in heaven right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's over the lake. That does a good job, though.
Liking the belly band. So now what do
Good one.
I got that a long time ago, and I very rarely wear it because it's very heavy. I brought it this time because I didn't. Yeah, at home I wore it very light. So this red tail here too. It's some more. This is one of those.
Looking at it, big kind of crop it has there. Yeah, had a nice meal.
Oh
Not
man!
hungry, that's for sure.
Look at the long tail.
Yeah. Does anyone know what kind of bird this
Yes,
is?
that is a goshawk.
This is a northern goshawk. Yes, very quiet. Very quiet one.
Unless you're near their nest.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they will attack
They
you.
are very vocal, which is
I've had
which
them
is
do it.
fun sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Gotta watch out for their nests. If you get too close, they'll let you know. And this is a immature, a hatchier goshawk, and how we can tell that is by looking at the eye color. So you can see this goshawk has these beautiful yellow colored eyes, and those yellow eyes tell us that it, in fact, just hatched out this past spring. So this is its first migration. Some other things that can help us age is color. So as this bird ages, it'll be more of a gray color instead of brown. And that's true for the accipiter. So we have three birds within our accipiter group. The sharp-shinned hawks are our smallest. The Cooper's hawks are our medium-sized accipiter, and then our northern goshawk, which is our largest accipiter that we have. Our accipiters are our woodland hawks. Long tail compared to their broad wings. You can see that there. So that helps them maneuver through trees and holes like that. Really good. And these goshawks, they're not going very far. They don't need to go. They don't go as far as some of the sharp-shinned hawks will go as far south as into Mexico. But these birds will go southern Minnesota, Iowa, just as far as their prey. You can see in this hawk that it's very flexible in the neck, and that's because they have 14 vertebrae bones in their neck. We have 7, so we can move our neck not very far, but they can turn their head about 270 degrees, and that's because they have those 7 extra vertebrae. Their eyes are actually fixed within their sockets, so they're not able to move their eyes around like we can. So birds have. Any other questions?
What kind was it?
Oh, that's okay. For those of you that just got here, this is a northern goshawk, and it is a hatchier, so it's just hatched out this spring. We do band our birds here at Hawk Ridge, and I'll show you the band. This goshawk here. You can see it.
Sterling silver.
Yeah. I know. It's probably not the greatest. And so we have 3 banding stations here at Hawk Ridge, and
See those 14 vertebrae? They come in handy. Yes. And so that band, all birds once they leave the nest are full grown. So it's not. This bird will not grow anymore. Okay. All right.
One.
2, 3, whoa! Look at him go. How many would you like?
2, please.
What do you think this is? No, pelicans would be bigger, and they wouldn't have these sharp talons.
It was a bald eagle. Kind of far away.
Now, what do you think about this?
Exactly
Right. Yep. This is from a barred owl.
Millimeters. Mm. Okay. All right.
Not very big, though.
We got a good share fat there. I'm gonna give that one a 4.
That's got lots of fat.
Chubby, huh?
Been stocking up for the winter, which is exactly what they should be doing. Exactly.
Yeah, and you can see this bird, it's got its hackles raised, it's got its mouth open. This bird is trying to intimidate me and be like, I'm a big scary red tail, you better take me seriously. Yeah. Do you have a question?
Yeah, on his tongue, it like goes in and then there's a little piece of ridge.
Yeah, that's a good observation there. Raptors have sort of these two barbs that kind of point backwards on their tongue. And some rodents that they'll be able to catch. And you'll often see them perching on telephone wires or light poles on the side of the highway, staring down into the ditch. One reason, yeah, Andrew's gonna get some good shots here. One reason that they do that is because they can see in UV. And one thing that stands out really well in UV is mouse urine. And so mice kind of use the same trails all the time, and they sort of pee wherever they want, and they leave these sort of little mouse trails that the hawks are able to see. They glow in UV light, so they sit there where they can see this little mouse highway, and they wait for them to come by, and then they pounce on them. Nice and high, and let it on its way. Eric is going to count to 3 when he's ready.
Ready, Andrew?
Yep.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Yay!